Good afternoon. Okay, just making sure everything's connected. How's everybody doing? Hi, Jenny. Hello, Kelly. Hope you guys are doing great. I feel like this morning just flew by, but I do feel like I got a fair amount done. What are you guys up to today? It's nice outside. I took Coco for a walk, um, and make sure we can see everything. Hello, Marlo. We have lots of goodies to look at today. Um, got a couple of embossing folders I'm going to give you a close-up look at. Some fun things. And my grandson Gordy's birthday party's on Sunday, so I've got to go to Costco later today, but I'm thinking this line from Simple Stories is going to be so cute for birthday pics. It is, yeah, summer is just like, oh, homemade granola. That sounds really good, Kelly. I haven't done that for a long time. And my daughter was saying that she made jam yesterday, and it was really good. And yeah, Gordy's birthday is going to be one on Sunday. I'm so excited, and it's amazing, like how, like he's probably going to be walking soon. He's not walking now, but he's standing up and pulling himself up on things, and he's trying to say words, and he loves trucks and balls, and it's like just so neat to see his little personality develop. Yeah, all the Pooh lines are so adorable. There's lots to choose from. This is the Simple Stories. This is the classic Pooh birthday. Really cute. So you can just search that in the shop. There's lots of new stuff in the new section. And we may as well just have a look at everything. And so we may as well look at this Simple Stories first. And then we have some Halloween stuff because I'm seeing Halloween come out lots of different places. And yeah, thanks, Kelly. Let's see. All right, I think we can turn that off. Lots of Halloween, of course, coming out. I love Halloween. Like, I like doing cards and scrapbook pages, and my kids are a little bit older, but I think they're still going out for Halloween. And I love when they get dressed up. So this line is Say Cheese Classic Pooh Birthday. So it's the Winnie the Pooh images, um, and his friends in there, and it's got a birthday theme to it, or like a celebration theme. So I think any kind of celebration thing would be good. I'm going to open it because I will be using it to do some pages. And I'm thinking maybe I'll do his card from this as well. I haven't looked at this yet, but they always have the cut apart, so we'll see kind of what's in there for that. So I love the colors that are happening. I think as with all the kind of Simple Stories lines, you get some that are themed, and then I mean little dots and polka dots and gingham and stripes can be used mixed and matched for anything. Halloween products are your favorite? Oh yeah, I love them just to have fun too, Jenny. I think they just make me happy. So we've got the red with the white dots. I think that is a great prints that can be used for anything. We've got this stripe here. This would be a nice background. That it has the Winnie the Pooh, and I think I would just use this for a background, put my photo on here with some embellishments, and this would be super cute. You could also cut it up. Then we've got this pretty polka dot pattern with all the little polka dots in here. And then, oh, this is really cute, the numbers. This one is great. There are some stamps in here, and I think especially if you're coloring stamps or you're coordinating any coloring, something like this would be something I would use to pull markers out that kind of match these colors, or if I was pulling some inks out, I would pull out inks that are these colors, and then I would know that they would match everything. And I'll show you the stamps in a minute here. So that's really cute. I'm really liking these numbers with the little images in there and the little vintage Christopher Robin. Then we have a background here with kind of the shadows. So you could use this again as a background or cut it up. And then this paper here with the balloons is really, really cute. This would be great. I love this gingham. And then these little party, I don't know, what do you call these? These little party things, streamers. Those look really cute as well. The stripes, I love using stripes. And then we've got the cut apart. So these I think would be really great for birthday. So I said I might use one of these for a birthday card, and there's tags. And of course they're really cute on a layout, but if you cut these apart, these would be so easy to make a whole bunch of cards with. Really cute. Hello there, little cupcake. Happy birthday to you. Oh, these are so cute. I think I'll definitely use something from here. Then the floral is really pretty with all those colors and more cut aparts here. Oh, these are so cute as well. I'm really liking the way that they did the images, like just very cute. And the colors that they pulled in. And then we have the sticker sheet, which again is so cute. And you've got all these sentiments. And hi, Lindsay. Hi, Tamira. And all these really great stickers that coordinate. Super cute. Then we have two different stamp sets, and they have dies, so they're stamp and die bundle. So Spellbinders has put out the dies and coordinating with Simple Stories for the stamps. And this one, like that, a silhouette image at the bottom. All these images kind of coordinate with the paper line, and then you've got all these sentiments. Very, very cute. And then another one here. I don't know which one, if I had to pick my favorite. They're both really, really cute. Love this sentiment. Birthdays are rather wonderful, he thought, in the most thoughtful way he could think. Isn't that cute? Then we have the number bits. So these have all the numbers, and they have multiples of the numbers. And then these are the bits and pieces. So these are more the images, and there's some words in here. Really cute ephemera. This is the big bits. So these are the larger size. I love this little word. It's not a word search. My words are gone. I know that you guys know what this is, honestly. Okay, having a moment. These are large, and these are going to work really nice for your scrapbook pages. It's bugging me now. Then we've got the page pieces, again, a really good size for, yeah, they are really cute birthday sets. These are really great for scrapbook pages, and they even give you a little idea here how you could lay them out. So this would be a quick and easy, like if you wanted to take something, if you're going to a crop, grab your birthday, the page pieces and your paper pack and a couple other things, and then you can have them. Crossword puzzle. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Tamara. Yeah, it's only 1 o'clock. And then the decorative brads. So we have the larger ones and the smaller ones, and these chipboard pieces that are stickers. Those are cute. We've got coordinating sparkly enamel dots. Those are very pretty. Then we have the foam stickers. Again, really nice. I love the soft colors. Lots of options to use for titles. And then there's the 6x8 paper pads. So again, you're getting the papers that you had in there, but they're in a size that is a little bit scaled down. And you also have some other papers. So we've got this diagonal, you've got this green and white. Those are really nice. You've got lots of cut aparts here. There's a yellow, that's nice. Oh yeah, that's similar to that yellow. Then an orange plaid, blue. Oh, the pink polka dot, lots of polka dots, which I think are nice. And yellow gingham. So that's lots of options for that one as well. So will definitely be making some things. We're starting to think about Scrapaganza. So that's in Calgary. And we do have a Calgary Scrapaganza Facebook page. And you can check that out. We are having shopping there. There's still a few spots left if you want to come and crop. Very reasonable price. It's only $80 plus GST for the Friday and the Saturday. And you just come and bring your stuff. There's shopping available. There's going to be classes available. I'm going to update the um, we have the website, and Rosie was showing us some cards that she's going to make for an Altenew class. They are beautiful. So I'll make sure to get those and post that. Be fun to bust out a set of birthday cards. I think so too. Oh, hi, Irene. Yeah, just even using, and everybody needs birthday cards, and I think that set could be something that works for kids and adults. Everybody would love that. So here's a look at some Spellbinders Halloween rub-ons. These are really cute. Stay spooky. Look at this little girl. She's so sweet. So you get two 6x8 sheets of rub-ons, 18 images and sentiments. And here's a look. I'm going to be using these, so let's just take them out. Oh yeah, so what I was saying is we're thinking about Scrapaganza, which is coming up September 20, I always get the dates mixed up, 27th is one of the dates. So the Friday and the Saturday and in September. And we always have lots of fun samples and demos, and there's going to be make and takes. And 2 sets of numbers, yeah, no kidding, Jenny. Unless, or like extra 29, because we're always 29, right? Aren't these pretty? Oh my goodness. Those are beautiful. Really cute. And I thought they matched really nicely with this photo play line. So I feel like kind of a vintagey look. I love doing Halloween layouts. I'm going to be doing some of those. Making some Halloween projects. So this is the photo play Halloween junk line. And I love this kind of vintagey, but not too vintagey. So we've got some cut aparts here, and then the backgrounds, which are really great. And I love that you get 2 sheets of each of these. So you're not kind of stuck thinking like, oh, I really like this, but I also like this. When I use the photo play lines, I usually just go one of each. The cut aparts, I cut apart and set them aside, and then I can just grab from those as kind of like ephemera. And then I still have the whole backgrounds to use either as a background or to cut up. Oh, this is really great. So I would use this one as just a complete finished background. I would add my layers of like photos and maybe a few papers or something right over top of this. And then on the back, oh my goodness, this is beautiful too. You could even use this as a background and like even just put photos in these little spots that they have or cut them up because text is always great. And you can use these for Halloween cards as well. That's always fun. You wish you could go to the crop. Yes, Irene, someday you'll have to travel out. Would be love to, we would love to see you. September 26th and 27th. Thanks, Jenny. So that's going to be the days of Scrapaganza. We have lots of vendors coming. We're bringing lots of new goodies in the shop. So Sandy's already been ordering lots of things. So this one here, again, I love that they've coordinated this. Use it as a background or cut it up. Really nice. And I think I would pull out maybe like some brown and some orange inks. And you could even bring in some classic Halloween colors like green and purple. You could add in there because it's pretty neutral. And then we've got this one, another cut apart one. I would just go ahead and cut this completely up. And then you have the background here with the cute little spiders. They look very cute and the webs look very fun and swirly. But aren't these great? So great. I would even get out some little punches and maybe punch, some circles, cut these up, and then you have lots of different embellishments. And this is great with this haunted house. And then if you wanted to bring these in as embellishments, you can, like if you had a lighter color, especially over, where is it here? Over the text would be really great to put these rub-ons, but you can also rub them on white cardstock and then cut around them so that it looks more like a piece of ephemera. And then using them for cards, for like the front of a card. That's your main focus. And then you've got this paper in the background would be really cute. These tags, super cute as well. I love layouts that have more of a grid style and they have a bunch of tags and then photos in there. So we've got, and then you can put photos, you can print them smaller and kind of put them on your tags, which I like to do as well. And you've got some borders there that you can cut. There's a lot of paper in here. And then we've got this spider web. Love this page. I'll definitely use this as a main background because I love this layered look that they've already done for you. And then that's really fun with these little pumpkin, the ghost, the little skeletons. And then we also have a sticker sheet. That is so cute. Little pumpkins, all these fun little elements, the little stars that you can use to embellish. And a lot of times with stickers, if I'm going to pop them up, because they are a cardstock sticker, so you can use foam tape in the background and pop them up for a layered embellishment. I just take off the sticky so that it's not sticking to other things, and I just use my powder from, this is the Tailored Expressions powder. It's not a bag, but the powder. And I just take off the stickiness. There's lots of different powders. I don't know what's in the shop right now, if this is in the shop, or there might be like a Ranger powder bag, or you can ask Sandy to order something in for you if you don't have one, but those are really handy to have. And then we'll put this aside. So I'll probably make some layouts with Halloween pictures from last year, and then I'll also make some layouts just kind of with the open spaces, and then I'll be able to just stick my photos on when the kids go trick-or-treating. And then we have this really cute, it's not cute, I would say it's beautiful, set of Coastal Collection embossing folders from Crafter's Companion. And so I'll bring in a few that I have done here. So I used a nice thick white cardstock for this. This is the Creative Scrapbooker Super Stock. And if you do want some of that, I think Sandy was thinking about ordering some in. You could ask her about that, but it's like 130, 140 pound, and it works really nicely in these embossing folders. So this is just taking the embossing folder, and I need a drink of water. So this is the embossing folder, and I used it, yeah, I used it kind of right side up with the logo on the front. But when you flip it over, you could also do the back as well. You've got lots of great dimension. This would be fun, I think, for any kind of travel theme. So um, Photoplay had that travel, I think it was called Travel Junk, was their last, or the last one I had of their paper packs. And it is gorgeous. Hi, Georgette. Let me see if I have, oh, I do have it here. I don't know if it's still in the shop. It was last time I checked. And how pretty would that be with some of these things, the stickers, or you could make a really nice card. You could use this, make 4 of them and then put them on a scrapbook page. That would be great. So if you're looking for that in the shop, it's Travel Junk. So that would be really pretty. Creative Scrapbooker has a sketchy challenge each month, and so this month we have a sketch that has like four squares, like a grid sketch, and this would be so pretty if you put 4 on the background, even if you had them white, just as a more of a background that has texture to it. I think that would be really cool. But all I did with this is take we'll just do a little sample here. So this is just Distress Oxide in the Uncharted Mariner. I feel like that's a good choice for the coastal line. And then I just rubbed it over lightly just so that it touched the raised areas. And this is really easy to clean up too because it's like this is a pigment and dye, but it rinses off really nicely. Or you could use the Distress ink, but I feel like the oxide kind of sticks to that background better. Just pull that off. And then let's get a piece of that cardstock. We'll just stick that in here. And then I'm just going to run that through my die cut machine. And I always put my embossing folders on a little bit of an angle. So I'll show you once I put it through. All right, so I put them through. It just rolled through, but I put them, and then it moved a little bit, shifted a little bit. But when I go through, I put the folded edge down so that that goes through first, and then I put it on a little bit of an angle just so that it's not going flat through under the rollers. Then we can pull that off, and look how beautiful that is. And you could do that in any color. And then I would just take this to the sink and just rinse it. It rinses right off. You can dry it and go again with your next color. I also really like using foil cardstock. So this is what it looks like with a foil. But if you wanted it the opposite way so that the water kind of, I don't know if this is, now that I'm looking at it, like maybe this is the water. I don't know. What do you think? I'm obviously not up on my geography. Is this water or is this land? Hi, Annette. Anyway, I think it's pretty either way. And so you could do it so that these pieces are raised. Maybe that's maybe these are the land. Isn't it cool? It really looks fine either way. And you could do it in lots of different colors, and then have whatever you want layered over it. You could even, this would be a nice mail card that's, not too pink and frilly. And you could have this as your background and just have your sentiment like happy birthday or whatever. And this would be a very nice masculine card. But I always love these embossed. The foil just takes the embossing so nicely. This is Prism Studio foil paper, but there's lots of different foil papers in the shop. And then this one here is the guiding light. So this is the coastlines. And then this one is the guiding light. And I went in and used my Copic and Olo markers to add to just color in some elements. So this, let me see here. I have a white piece. I just didn't like how it embossed, so I didn't use this. This was a little bit thinner paper, and I feel like it didn't emboss as nicely. But I just went in and colored things. I love how this looks. It was very quick and easy to do. This one here, I tried doing a little bit of sponging on, and I didn't like how it looked. So I ended up just flipping it over. This has the raised edges, and I like that better anyways. But I think I would put some foil in the background and just have a really lovely card. This as well could be used for a masculine card. And then this is what it looks like with the foil cardstock. It is really beautiful. And you could use any type of sentiment. I mean, this could even be like a sympathy card, and just with a really nice sentiment and layered on some paper in the background. Yeah, very simple and pretty, but lots that you can do with these embossing folders. And then the last thing here was these Simon Hurley dies. These are the Santa's Elves dies. This came in a retailer class kit, so this is why this is like this, but really cute. And you just cut all the little pieces, and then I don't even know what time it is. Let's see if we have time to cut these. Oh yeah, it's 1:30. We could just cut these on white cardstock, I think would be the easiest thing. I mean, if I sat down and wanted to take a little bit more time, I would probably pull out some glitter cardstock, and I'll do that after, but just to simply run it through with some white cardstock. Let's try this. And then you can customize these however you want them. So if we just place these on here, the arms, they've got 2 arms together. So it looks like a little boy and a little girl elf. And sometimes I'll also do this if I am not completely sure about where everything goes. And then that way I'm not thinking, like something that is hair is actually part of the outfit. We'll just layer these on, and then you can kind of decide how you want to put them and come back in and replace some of the pieces with some glitter or some cardstock that you feel like matches really nicely. Let's see if we can fit these all on here. What do you think? I'm sure as soon as I move this, it's going to move too. They've got the little cheeks, which is super cute. And I'm sure some of these things, like you don't have to add all of these things on, but if you have them cut out, then you can mix and match them. Okay, we'll see how, oh, there we go. Awesome. Hi, Laura. Okay, I'm going to pull this very carefully. And grab this. So we have some beautiful new Spellbinders dies that the girls will be using. Oh, I also have some cards to show you, so I want to show you those. Jenny made some gorgeous cards, so we'll look at those before I pull these all out. And they are absolutely stunning. So Jenny is one of our designers. It's in the comments. And I don't know exactly what sets these are. Oh, she's got them in here. So this is a beautiful set, like a nesting set. So this is the Bows and Bells scallop frame dies. That's from Spellbinders. Alex Siberia Jingle Bell Joy dies. And the sentiment is from her stash. It's a really pretty sentiment, Jenny. Isn't this pretty? I love that. I think that definitely is going to be something I have to bring home. I love how she did the bells in the silver and then the glitter. And those bows, like the bows in the greenery, are so pretty. That's beautiful. And then that same thing, but done in a beautiful pink color scheme. That is gorgeous. Yeah, really nice, Jenny. And you did such a nice job at layering these. And I think just showing that this can be used with just the bow and a couple leaves, or you can add in that extra greenery. And I love the different color scheme. Okay, this is adorable. This is the Spellbinders Country Snowman dies. And so cute. He's got a little cowboy hat on and a little star. Oh my word. Look at the little bunny. So sweet. And the broom. And then you can see like she's done them in different colors, kind of accessorized him in um, different patterns. Then my favorite things, oblong stitched dies. That is very nice there. And then you've got this really nice cutout. That is really great for layering. Pink Fresh iridescent clear drops. So it looks like some little frosty drops there. And the sentiment is one that she had from Hero Arts. That's so beautiful. And that background is just gorgeous. And then this one, totally different look to it, but with that same snowman die. And it's the Spellbinders Country Snowman, the Bow and Bells Scallop Frame die. Nice. Comfort and Joy Sentiments. So that's pretty. And that looks like it was foiled. Vintage Ornaments 3D embossing folder. I love that. It looks so good in that, like the craft and then with the white accents on it. I am going to have to try that with the embossing folders that I have. And white pigment ink. That's really nice. And then we've got this one here, a beautiful autumn card. This is the Changing Trees dies. and the Autumn Sentiments Better Press sentiment. And I'm assuming that this is Spellbinders as well. You could do this in lots of different color schemes for, I guess, I haven't looked at the die set, but if it says changing trees, I'm guessing that it's different seasons that you can do. Yes, Lori, they are so cute. And this little heart with the glitter on it, so pretty. These trees are so fun. This is so adorable. This is Simon Hurley Spellbinders Polar Bear Pals dies. Look how intricate those are. They've got the little sweater and the scarf and the hat, and it's even got the little um, details, like knit details. Then Hero Arts Nesting Polaroid dies. Those are great as well for the front cards. Mama Elephant Scene Builder stamps. That looks so good in the background. Like I wouldn't have thought of stamping that and then just putting this over it, and it looks amazing. Lawn Fawn Scribbled Sentiments stamps and Studio Cadia drops. And those are so cute. The colors that you chose here for those little outfits are adorable. And then I don't know if is this stamped or is it a patterned paper? It's very pretty. And then we have this cute cat in the background. You are perfect. That's from Waffle Flower. It's the cat silhouette die. It looks so great cut out of that patterned paper. And the Spellbinders Be Bold Blooms. They could be used for so many different things. My favorite things is the stitched oblong dies. Again, it's so great and it looks like it's embossed. Studio Cadia stencil, so she dry embossed with the stencil with the little paw prints. That's so cute and a great idea if you don't have, oh, it's patterned paper for this one, pretty. It hasn't been, okay, so nobody say anything. I don't know which that is. We'll just kind of like, well, that was just a sneak peek. And I know these things have been released. And the cat looks so good in the washi tape stripes. Was there something else? Oh yeah, so if you don't have an embossing folder, grab your stencils and dry emboss the background. And then we've got congrats here, heard the good news, like seriously so cute. So again, the waffle flower cat silhouette, and she's layered that and offset it. Another stencil that she's dry embossed the inside with, and the Simple Stories washi tape. That's such a great idea to use because it's cat themed. It's that pet themed one, and to put that on and then die cut out of that. Hero Arts Nested Heart dies, cute. Pink Fresh Iridescent Clear Drops, and the MFT Stitched Oblong dies again. Really great, Jenny. Thank you for making those. Those are going to be up in our booth at Scrapaganza. So if you want a closer look, you can come to the booth. And then we'll just kind of quickly, we won't put all these together, but just kind of see how these go together. And what I would do with these is I would take my markers, alcohol markers probably. You could use colored pencils. If you did it on watercolor paper, you could watercolor it. And sometimes it's even easier just to color it in here. So let me grab a couple markers just to kind of show you how. And then I will put these ones together. So we could do even like a non-traditional color, like some blues. Now these Olo markers, if these are something you're looking for, then you can ask Sandy to order these in. There's lots of information online about them. I'm really liking them. So let's see. I think this is his little outfit, and I'm okay to just go out of the lines because it's just, we're going to pop it out. And I'm just adding a little bit of color around the edge. And I set these markers up like I ordered a lighter and a darker so that I could have one on each side. And then they just unscrew in the center, and you can detach them if you want. And like any alcohol coloring marker, I think they work similar. And then we've got a pink here. So let's do this. What I normally like to do, I just grabbed the wrong end, is add my lighter color and then add a little bit of darker, unless it's a larger area, and then I will start with the darker, just to get a little bit of some shading. So that looks like the little outfit. I think this is probably the little boy outfit because it doesn't look like the dress. This looks like more of the dress. And then if I was putting them both on a card together, I would probably do the dress opposite. So do the little band pink. I love that there's lots of different non-traditional colors as well for Christmas. Do you guys tend to use more pink and blues? And I mean, I've seen purples and lots of beautiful colors for Christmas, but what do you tend to use, or what do you like? And just a little bit of shading. And as this dries, this kind of softens too. And I'm thinking that the top of this probably has the this little thing layered over top. So I'm not worrying too much about this. And this is a really thick cardstock. So I think I could have probably, I'll fix that after, but I could have probably gone through and then actually back. But I'm just a little spot where it didn't really pop out well. And there's the little girl one, and then that will be her face. Yes, I don't think I have there's some colors that I don't have, and I use my Copics for those, but I don't have them right in front of me, so I won't do that. But this looks like the little girl face. So we'll just kind of look through. This looks like the hair, and it has it cut at the top. So to me, this kind of looks like it just slides on there. That's so cute. It's hard to tell when he's not colored, but so that will just be his hair, and we could do this, the brown color. That's really well thought out, and I think if you were, whether you're coloring them or you're cutting them out of different cardstocks, just having that ability for them to fit together nicely. And then that will just go kind of on top. Isn't that cute? Like, so cute. Blues and teals, yeah, I like those too. There's a candy cane that layers, there's a gift, there's a little lollipop. They've got their cute little mittens that are really cute. They've got their little hats and their little legs. These will kind of just go under, the little outfit. Not 100% sure what this is right there. And oh, we've even got the boots. So the boots are just going to layer right on top. And then those are the arms. So the arms will just go behind and you can kind of position them whatever way you want. Those are so cute. That looks like the lollipop. I don't know what that is. This is the little piece that goes over the lollipop. There might be more details on the packaging that comes with the one that you buy. And oh, and here's a little, let's see, what is this? This is for the hat. And then, oh, this is what this is. That'll go like that. And then it'll set on. Oh, they're so cute. So I'll color these up after and we'll do up a little card and put those together. And you can also look at either the Scrap Shotz website or Spellbinder's website and get an idea about samples that they've done. So a lot of times if you're not sure like what one particular die is, you can have a look. This looks like the belt, and then there's the belt buckle. They've got the little cheeks and the nose, and it looks like the tongue. So lots of different details, even the little cuff details and the little mitten details. So really, really cute. Anyway, so that's a look at them, and you could customize those however you want to match someone's Christmas or just do them in colors that you like. These would be cute on scrapbook pages as a little embellishment or definitely on cards. And yeah, so that's a look at all of our fun products today. Have a look in the shop under the new products if you want to see what's new. And you can check out Scrapaganza. The links to that are on the home page on Scrap Shotz, as well as the Calgary Scrapaganza Facebook page. And we have links to those on our main page as well. So we hope to see you there. We do have a little bit more time. It's just over a month until then. So we're going to be doing lots of crafting and sharing lots of things that we're making, and you'll be able to see those at the show. The small piece looks like an ornament. Yeah. Okay, that would make sense. Like maybe this. I think this little piece. Oh, this. Yeah, an ornament. That would make sense. I'll have a look at their website. There's the bow, and that goes to the present. So very cute. Definitely grab some little tweezers if you don't have any, because that'll help you with picking up those little pieces and positioning them on there. So have a great week, guys, and a really great weekend. Hopefully you get some crafting done, have some time outside if the weather's nice. And Rosie will be back next week, and we will see you soon. All right, guys, bye.